It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the e-commerce minute is brought to you by Send Pro Online by Pitney Bowes. Send Pro Online is online software that helps you save time and money no matter what you send: letters, packages, overnights, or flats. And you'll always pay the right amount. Don't forget, folks, that postal rates are going up on January 27th, but by using SendPro, you'll get discounts of up to 40% off USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off every letter you send. SendPro is easy to use, and you can use your own printer to print labels and stamps. And it only costs $14.99 a month. And e-commerce minute listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. It's e-commerce minute episode 379.
In today's episode, Hertz partners with Clear to speed checkout.
Business travelers know that less time you can spend in the airport, the better. Now, biometric scanning is attempting to make things easier to avoid the lines at airports when checking in and renting a car. Biometric ID company Clear has been using biometric data to get travelers through airports faster. Scanning eyes or fingertips for identification has helped speed things up for business travelers that subscribe to its service in some 35 airports. Now, Clear is teaming up with rental car company Hertz for a test program in the Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta. Fastlane users will be able to bypass the lines by letting a biometric kiosk scan their face when they're ready to leave the rental car lot. Hertz says the process will take about 30 seconds to recognize the traveler and lift the gate. To take advantage of this offer, you need to be a member of the Clear program and the Hertz Gold Plus Rewards program. Clear charges $179 annually for its airport check-in program. If you want to use it strictly for Hertz, you can forgo the annual fee. Biometric scanners powered by Clear are also popping up at places like Yankee Stadium in New York, Coors Field in Denver, Dodger Stadium in LA, and other sports stadiums. Biometric data for identification purposes is becoming more common every day. 67% of smartphones today have fingerprint sensors. Apple built facial recognition into its latest phones. Law enforcement is increasingly using fingerprint, facial recognition, voice data, and DNA profiling for crime investigations, suspect identifications, and prison security. Biometric, they're scanning your face.
Yep, all the time, every day.
All the
time. Well, I have Clear for the airport. It's kind of interesting. Obviously, I have what's it called, TSA PreCheck too, which makes it even funnier when there's a Clear with TSA PreCheck because you basically just step around all those people.
Do you do, because they don't have Clear in Philly? Do they? Is it TSA then Clear or Clear then TSA?
It's just Clear. Then you just put
but where is it? Like where in relation to you getting on the plane?
Oh, it's right next to. It's always next to TSA.
It's next to TSA. So you just
So if you have so Clear works from both, right? So you can do Clear on a regular line and Clear on a TSA PreCheck. So basically,
if you did Clear on a regular line, you still have to put your stuff on the scanner.
You have to put your stuff on a scanner no matter what.
Oh, right. Okay. So there's a scanner next to a Clear.
No, so the Clear booths are usually right next to the lines for either pre-checked or regular line. It's just what you do is you skip giving the guy your license.
Right.
Like literally just skip that.
Which is skipping that whole line.
Yeah.
You're going right to the TSA scanner.
Yeah, it's sometimes silly when you're traveling. There's nobody in line, and you're like, okay, but it's already checked. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to pull out your wallet or anything else. It's just they scan what's it called? Your boarding pass and your fingers, boom, going. You keep them going.
It's great. So what they're doing is, and we did a report last year about Clear for beer. You can use biometric scanning to buy beer in some sports stadiums. They started in Coors Field in Denver. I think that was where the pilot was. And I think you're going to see a lot more of this. This is not breaking news, but I think this is I think the Clear type technology is going to be more ubiquitous because I think the security has been worked out. Am I correct? I mean, it's.
So for Clear, it's kind of interesting because, in my opinion, like right now, like I've used it wherever it is. I just happen to get it through like Amex or whatever else. But, to me, it depends. Like if it's very busy at the airport, TSA lines or even the pre-check is going to be long. So that's worth it when it's there. But when you have no lines, you're like, didn't save me anything, right? Same thing with Hertz. Like Hertz just literally drive out most of the time. They're not really checking much. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing, but for like sports, I mean, that's kind of when you can just walk in. It's great.
I would like to see how this Hertz thing is set up, though, because I know nowadays they've really changed how you rent a car. You basically just walk out to the car, get in, drive, and as you're leaving, maybe a guy comes with a barcode and goes bloop, or he looks at your thing and he goes bloop, and you're out of there.
Yeah.
They're just removing that part of it, which is I already think it's. Imagine when you rented a car even 5-6 years ago.
Oh yeah, it was well, it depends. Hertz will just let you do that, right? You just grab a car.
I know, but now they all do that. Like when I go to Florida, I get the cheapest dollar rent a car, and I'm out of that airport in like 30 seconds. I'm on the highway. It's great.
Yeah, the only thing, and I can tell you that because I use Enterprise too. I kind of like them kind of coming out with me for me to sign, because what happens is that I get upgraded a lot of times at Enterprise. They're like, well, we don't have the car, so let me just give you this one. It's usually a bigger car.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a different example, but
it's just funny how that works.
I think we're just talking about the general customer.
Oh yeah, and I mean it's so much easier to just go like my Hertz Gold. I just go grab whatever car the hell I want and just leave. Right, I don't have to stand by the counter at all.
So Clear charges $179 for the airport check-in program. So you've got to be a heavy rental car user to make this worth it, to save that extra, I don't know, 8 seconds?
Yeah.
If you're strictly in Hertz, they don't charge the annual fee. So again, Hertz is trying to be the king of the rental cars. I mean, wouldn't you say they're the best, or is Enterprise the best?
I don't know. I've used both of them. Enterprise is a little cheaper. I just got on that habit for some reason. It's just been cost thing for me. Hertz is always the most expensive.
Yeah, they always seem to be the most expensive. That's why I always wind up with the dollar rental car.
Yeah, I mean the only reason I was using Hertz because I actually got grandfather and whatever else to Hertz Gold automatically without doing anything, so I got a lot more service about it. But meh. Like the funniest thing is the story. At Thanksgiving, I went to grab a car and they couldn't give me the car, like whatever I got the smallest car. It doesn't really matter to me, right? I'm just driving up to Connecticut. It's not a big deal. But they're like, well, we don't have it. We can give you this SUV. I was like, okay. I get in it. It had 6 miles on it.
Nice.
6. Literally nobody has driven yet.
New car smell.
Oh, very new car smell. They drove it off the truck and they just gave it to me.
New car smell. I read somewhere that Ford is trying to make cars without that smell anymore.
Oh, that's lucky.
I think that's wrong. I think you pay. I think you pay. You earn that smell. You earn that new plastic smell. It might be toxic. I mean, it might. They're going to find out later that new car smell is killing people, but I don't care. If I get a new car, I want that smell, man.
Yep.
If you go to Pep Boys, there's even new car smell air fresheners.
Yes, there is.
All right, we could go on and on, but we won't, because that's your e-commerce minute for today. Bart, do you have anything to add?
That is it, my friend.
All right, full show notes at ecommerceminute.co. That's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Hey guys, let me take a minute to tell you about Send Pro Online by Pitney Bowes. Send Pro Online is online software that helps you save time and money no matter what you send. Letters, packages, overnights, or flats. And you'll always pay the right amount. It comes with a free 10-pound scale that weighs and calculates rates for you. Plus, you can compare options between USPS, UPS, and FedEx right at your fingertips. Remember, folks, on January 27th, 2019, USPS postal rates are going up. They never seem to go down. They just go up. But just by using Send Pro Online, you get discounts of up to 40% off USPS priority mail shipping and 5% off every letter you send. No additional equipment is required. Just jump on your computer and use your own printer to print shipping labels and stamps. Send Pro Online is only $14.99 a month, and e-commerce minute listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.